Hi there everybody, it's UK independent demonstrator Halsey here from slimandstylish.com. Thank you for joining me today. Today it is a Saturday series video, so that is where I grab one set off my shelf and make 3 different projects with it in one video. There is no previous projects, there's no sort of plan or anything else, it's just as I feel like going. So the stamp set I've chosen today is the Cling Stamp Set Fancy Phrases from the annual catalogue by Stampin' Up, and this is available, as is everything else I will be using in this video, on my store at slimandstylish.com. If you go over there and click on buy on the header, it will take you to my store and you'll be able to find all of these products. Okay, so Fancy Phrases. I know I'm definitely going to be using this big stamp because, you know, it's beautiful. So let's get that out. I got my big block ready because that stamp was coming out, and a little something for you. I've used that quite a bit, but I'm going to go with it again because I quite like that stamp. So let's get that out and popped on a block. Okay, first card. I'm thinking I might go with a simple card for my first card. So I'm going to use a piece of Whisper White cardstock that is 10.2 centimetres by 14.5. I've come prepared, by the way, for a lot more than 3 cards. So, memento. By the way, I have like everything around me. I have my Stampin' blends on this side with my watercolour markers, all my inks above, all my blocks over that side, and behind me are all my ribbons. So we could go any which way. And then just at the side of my desk are all my papers, so we don't have to just stick with Whisper White either. Fun times. So I think I'm just going to stamp that once at the top. I said I was going to do a Simply card for the first one, but I'm thinking a few blends might come into it, so it might not be as simple as we perhaps thought. We don't know though. Oh, I do love that stamp, it's gorgeous. And a little something just for you. I'll stamp down the bottom just there, and I'm hoping that's straight. Yeah, I like the fonts on this set, quite nice. So my reasoning behind doing these videos is for fun, really. I think it's much more fun when we don't know where we're going on, but also it's a bit more interactive if everyone's watching it rather than watching something I made earlier. So let's get some blends in. I am not going to make a big fuss about blending this. I'm going to do all of the leaves in Light Mossy Meadow. Yeah, I'm not going to use any of the dark. I'm just going to go over it once with the light. And I'm not sure if I'm going to actually colour the flowers in. Let's see how it looks with just the greenery on. So this is my 3rd or 4th one in, I think, of my Saturday series. And first of all I thought, oh, you know, I'm not sure because I haven't previously made anything. What if I don't like it? Will I be filming and filming and filming again until I find something I do like? But actually I've quite enjoyed it. And other than one where I will sneaky tell you I had pre-planned the projects, but I hadn't really. I did them as a Saturday series, but forgot to press record on the camera. So I actually did them as a Saturday series, and I thought of them on the spot, but forgot to press record, so then I had to re-record it. But all of the others, yeah, they're just first go, off we go. So shall I pop some colours on the flowers? I think if I do, I'm going to put Smoky Slate on. That's what I'm going to do. Very light Smoky Slate. Because I was unsure about whether I wanted to put a colour on. I'm actually just going to, and I'm not going to go all the way to the edge. I'm just going to do that sort of that. Hopefully that's quite clear. Just do the shaded bits with it and leave the rest white. We've got some gorgeous Mossy Meadow ribbon that arrived this week. It might have arrived a lot earlier when you watch this video, because I schedule ahead of time. But the new holiday catalogue is out. Mini catalogue. I'm going to get used to calling them mini catalogues. And it features Halloween, Christmas and harvest, sort of autumn times. And there's some gorgeous Mossy Meadow striped diagonal ribbon in that. If I haven't sent you yours yet and you want one, just get in touch and I'll pop one in the post to you so you can see the catalogue, because there are a lot of gorgeous things in there this year. So this is the ribbon, which, yeah, I mean, that's cute. I like that. And what I actually really like about this ribbon is it's different on the other side, you see? So that's got more Whisper White on and that's got more green on, and I think I'm going to go for the green with this. And I'm just going to grab some seal. So pop that on. There we go, and I'm going to pop a ribbon on there, pop a bow on there as well. And I like the bows because if you do them right, you get the dark green on the one side and the light whitey colour on the other side. So actually, as it sits on a shelf, it gives a really nice reflection. Looks shimmery as well, you know, because it's got the two different colours, so it looks like a metallic-y effect. I quite like that. There we go. So pop some seal on there. There we go. What do you think? So we've used Mossy Meadow. Let me see if I've got some Mossy Meadow cardstock that I can pop onto the back. Oh, I have. It's right at the very end of my actually, I think I'm going to do the whole card Mossy Meadow. Yeah, let's do that. Normally I put a backing on and then mount it onto Whisper White, but today I'm just going to go for it. So a piece of full A4 paper that's cut in half, and I'm now going to score it in half. Fold and burnish it. Yeah, like it, like it. Get that stuck on. And there is card number 1 for today. Okay, card number 2. I might stick with the same colour schemes, but actually pick a, yeah, I'm going to go with the same colour scheme, but I'm going to change it up slightly by using this sprig here rather than the big stamp. I was saying this the other day, I can't think who I was speaking to, perhaps it was, I think it might have been a member on my team. I had some team calls this week, and I said, when you get these stamp sets, I often look at them and go, wow, that's nice, and I pick the big stamp, and I always forget about using the little ones. So let's give this little one, and you can tell I've never inked this up, so it's completely new. So I'm going to give this little one some attention. And I'm actually going to do a border, I think, of this one. Oh, pick it up. I'm going to continue the border on the top. I'm debating whether to keep doing it around the side as well. I think I might. Yeah, I'm going to go around the side. Quite liking that. Yep, love that. So you can probably guess what I'm going to do here. I'm going to be coming back in with my Mossy Meadow blend, and I'm going to be blending all those leaves. And you're probably going to think, oh, she's going to take ages. I'm not, I'm only using one colour, so I will just like whiz through. There's only a few leaves on each one. I'm not going to do the flowers with the additional smoky slate, I don't think. I think I'm just going to leave it with the leaves. Round we go. I like sketch stamps. So like, I don't know if they've got a proper name. I call them sketch stamps, by the way. They could have a proper name. The sort of stamps that look like they're sketched, they're kind of grungy. They've got these sort of shadows in them. This is a great example of them. And I quite like them. I think they add some sort of interest to it, and really you don't even need to colour them, you could just leave them on the card. But I've got my Stampin' blends out and it would be rude not to use them really. I like my Stampin' blends. So if you're a crafter and you enjoy crafting and you do different bits and pieces, or even if you're just someone who likes looking at all different bits for inspiration, we do actually have a Facebook group which is a crafty hangout, and everybody in there just natters along, showcases what they're currently making, pops them in. There's some albums in there, and I'm trying to expand it and get a few more people in there. And it doesn't have to just be paper crafts. If you do crocheting, knitting, you know, whatever you do, pop in there, come and say hello. It's Slim and Stylish's Crafty Hangout over on Facebook. Just request. I'm the admin. I won't reject you, I promise. Right. And I've got my other bit of Mossy Meadow here, so I'm actually going to do exactly the same and just score this at 10.5 as well, so that we have two with Mossy Meadow bases. I don't know, do I want you... Oh, I might have it landscape actually rather than portrait. I hadn't thought about that, but I don't do landscape cards that often. Mind you, it looks quite a nice portrait too. So what stamps have we got? Okay, we'll go that way, and I'll do a little something for you again, and keep it in case you need it sometime on there as well, so we can get the sentiments going down. And I think I'm going to keep it one layer. I don't think I'm going to pop it up or do anything too fancy with it. Keep it simple. Oh, do you know, I'm not even sure if it... Is it going to ruin it, putting the second stamp on? I'm not sure. I'm just going to put the ribbon on. Yeah. After getting it out, I'm not even going to use it. I'm actually going to put the ribbon the other way this time for a bit of a change. There we are. And the bow. There we are. And I think I might put the bow the other side this time, just for a change. I don't know why, I do normally put them on the left hand side. No clue as to why. But there we go. And I'm going to stick it down flat again like I did the other one. So they're two quite similar, but at the same time they're different. Is the best way I can put that. So a little something just for you, and a little something just for you. And now where am I going now? This time I'm going to use I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use some DSP, so I keep all my DSP in these folders, and I'm going to use some of the textured DSP. I haven't used DSP for a bit, so might as well get it out and get going. It's 6 by 12 because that's the colours, that's the size that I use for my paper shares. And I still have a couple of paper shares free if you want to join in. Let me know. You get a half size sheet of every sheet that's in the annual catalogue. So if you want to join in, just give us a shout. I think that's the one I'm going to use. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to cut it down to 3 inches. No, I'm not. I'm going to cut it to 2.5 inches. And that's going to be the bit I use. And I'm going to layer this up onto my cardstock. So again, this is 10.2 by 14.5. And I'm going to pop that on there. And I know it's too long for the cardstock. I know that bit. Don't worry, I'm going to chop some off once I've got it stuck on. So I'm going to stick it down on the edge, leaving about 1/2 centimetre. Oh, I have just used my mini guillotine. Where did I put it? I put the DSP on top of it. Honestly, I'd lose my head if it was not screwed on. So I'm just going to chop that off there to make that straight. Don't know if I'm going to need that little bit. We'll see. And I might use a different colour here. I might not use Memento. I think I'm going to use Smoky Slate as my colour. So ink that up. Make sure it's properly inked. I'm going to stamp this onto the corner of my card down the bottom here, and it's going to come off onto the normal and be on here, so you really want to push it down so that you get that effect. Okay, I like stamping on DSP, it's fun. I'm going to come in exactly the same with my light mossy meadow and just colour in the leaves. I mean, it's up to you. It's nice if you leave it as it is as well. You don't have to colour the leaves in. I just wanted to. I don't use Mossy Meadow often, So I'm liking the theme of Mossy Meadow, and I'm also loving that ribbon, so I want to keep using it. There we go. I'm not going to colour any more in, but I am going to use the exact same sentiment, a little something for you at the top. And I'm just going to grab some scrap Whisper White. And ink that up on Smoky Slate. Oh, I'm going to clean it first because I think I went straight from Memento into Smoky Slate. I don't really want that. A little something just for you. And I'm sure you've seen me do this before, but I'm going to pop a notch in the centre. And I'm going to tab up to there to make a little flag end. Okay, and it's up to you where you pop it. I think I'm going to pop mine there. And do you know what? I don't think I'm going to be using my Mossy Meadow ribbon this time either. I know I'm a little bit shocked myself. I was enjoying using that. So get some dimensionals. I'm just not sure it... Oh! I am going to be using my Mossy Meadow ribbon. So what I'm going to do is grab my Stampin' Seal Plus, so that's my really like strong one, and I'm going to run it across the bottom of my tag, and then I'm going to pop my tag onto the ribbon and keep the ribbon straight so that I just get an edge of the ribbon underneath. Okay, chop it straight down there and chop it there and there, like that. Move the dimensional backing off. There we go. Yeah, quite like that card actually. Different. I think quite a fan. I'm going to pop it onto Whisper White back in. So this is a sheet of A4 paper cut in half and scored in half, exactly the same as what you've seen me do with Mossy Meadow, just I already had this cut and prepared because I have a whole stack of them. And do I want to stick it down flat or do I want to pop it up? I think I'm going to pop it back up again. So dimensionals. Moved my bin from that side to that side and got confused. Does not take much to confuse me, let me tell you. So there we go. The gorgeous Fancy Phrases set. And we have this one, and this one. My 3 cards today for my Saturday series. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do give me a little thumbs up and subscribe so that you can come back and join me next week. And I will see you soon. I do have other videos on my channel. It's not just my Saturday series, and I do upload through the week, so check those out. And like I said, if I've used anything today that you like and you would like to purchase it, you can head over to my store, stampinup.com, go up to the header and click buy, and it will take you straight to my store where you can pop any of these items into your basket. Any problems, just drop me an email, slimandstylish@live.co.uk, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.